Hello, recruitment hackers. Max from Talkpush, and today I'd like to start a conversation on when should you put the biggest barrier of entry in your recruitment process. What I mean is that time when you're going to eliminate, 80% of the candidates or more. At which stage of the candidate journey should you make that moment happen? And I think for a lot of companies, what they've decided to do is let's put it at the front. Let's put it at the front. It'll be less work for us because that way we'll only have to handle like 5 or 10% of the candidate, which means that we can do a better experience of engaging with them and so on. And I think there's some validity to that, of course. But I think that it would be rude to ask a candidate to take a long assessment, to install an app on their phone, or to do, to invest more than 10-15 minutes in any sort of task until you've at least given them the courtesy of having a phone conversation with them. So my recommended strategy would be to tell employers, put a system in the front of the funnel that helps you to engage and sort the traffic, and then as soon as possible, have a conversation, have a real live chat conversation with the candidate, a phone call or maybe a meeting where you get them excited, you show them that you're excited about them, and that's the right way to welcome somebody in your organization. That's the right way to get people excited. When they're excited, when you've managed to create an emotional connection with them, that's when you can start to ask them to do the real homework. And I think that's when you should put your real barrier to entry. I think the best practice is to set up some sort of a test, an assessment that is closely related to the job that they're going to do in the future. And I think that's when you should be eliminating 80-90% of your top candidates after that first phone conversation, that first live interaction. But maybe you feel differently about it. Maybe you think it should be at the front. I'd love to hear your thoughts on when that big elimination should happen. One thing that I feel strongly about, of course, is that you should not eliminate anybody based on accessibility. So asking someone to complete a 20-minute assessment by installing a mobile app and then taking an assessment on a mobile app, I don't think that's the right approach because some people don't have 20 minutes to spend. Some people don't have the space on their phone to install a mobile app. And so really that's just going to eliminate all kinds of candidates that may be great candidates for you, and that's not the right way to think about it. Fortunately, I still see a lot of that online and with a lot of employers which think that, well, if the candidates really want a job here, they'll do everything that we asked of them, and I think that's very outdated thinking and will not yield the best outcome.